I need to tell you what happened last night. I'm literally screaming. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so happy for you. Hello, y'all. Welcome once again to my mess of a room. I truly am a type B person and my house is messy 90% of the time. It is what it is. I'm just not gonna clean just for the shot. I am 30 weeks pregnant. I literally can't believe it. Whenever I get to 30 weeks pregnant, I feel like I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's honestly wild because like I could go into labor a month and a half from now, but not gonna lie, I have been feeling very just not myself lately. It's just hard when your body is changing. It doesn't matter how healthy you eat, how much you work out, like your body gets bigger and bigger. My cellulite gets worse. Also, my appetite has been like out of control lately. Like the weight is just waiting. So I actually have some fun things that I'm gonna do for myself today that always help me feel better when I'm feeling not myself or insecure. But first, I need to tell you what happened last night because it was a series of unfortunate events and I literally still can't believe it happened. So last night, I was falling asleep on the couch while we were watching Seinfeld. And you know when you fall asleep on the couch before bed, you just wake up and you're like, I want to get to bed as soon as possible, like I'm so tired. So we come upstairs, I'm brushing my teeth as fast as I can. But Chris has this bottom drawer open because that's where he keeps his toothbrush. I'm just gonna reenact what happened. I finished brushing my teeth and I just walked right into this drawer, slammed my shin right here, literally so hard. I scream obscene words. I bend down to hit this drawer in because I'm so mad, but I literally miss and I just hit it and half of my nail goes flying because I missed it. So I'm literally screaming because now I've lost half of my nail. This is how Chris described me. I was just Muhammad Ali, literally hitting this drawer and just yelling. And so now my shin is throbbing in so much pain. My finger is throbbing because I'm missing half of my nail. Chris is standing here just like watching this all go down. And I literally just come into our little toilet room, lock the door, and just start bawling. I was just already feeling super uncomfortable. It's super hard for me to just like move around. Like just the clumsiness of all of those events, I just lost it. I can laugh about it now because it was so insane. I can't even believe it's real life. Anyway, I'm kid-free for a few hours. I got to go work out. I just showered. A couple things I do for myself to help me feel more confident are tinting my eyebrows and then giving myself like a self-tan. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I always feel a million times better when I do these things. I'm gonna start with tinting my eyebrows. This is so easy to do it yourself. You do not need fancy eyebrow tint to do it yourself. All you need is men's beard dye. This stuff is magical. I will say, disclaimer, you can't use this on your eyelashes. I think you'll literally go blind. I'll link everything I'm using today down below. Everything's just from Amazon. So it comes with the color base and then the color developer. I just do a dot of both equal amounts and then I just grab an eyebrow pencil and mix that up. And by the way, I just always keep wet Q-tips on hand and then a wet paper towel that you'll use at the end to wipe it off. And then I just grab some of the product and literally just paint it onto my eyebrows. You want to put it on kind of fast. It's okay if it's sloppy, just make sure to grab the wet Q-tip really fast so that you can just clean it up because it only takes a couple minutes to develop and it will stain your skin. And then depending how blonde you are, I would start small, set timer for 2.5 minutes. If you feel like it's starting to get too dark, like take it off immediately just because better safe than sorry. Oh no! It's really important to pay attention because if you went outside of the lines, the dye will stay there. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, so I'm gonna take this off. Okay, I like this brow more than this brow, but literally that took me not even 5 minutes. The dye will last on your skin for just like a day or two, so they will lighten up, but the tint will stay on your eyebrow hairs for like 2 weeks. Can't tell you how life-changing this is though if you have like lighter or blonde eyebrows because I won't have to touch my eyebrows and do any makeup for like a week. Also, they're showing up darker on camera. In real life, they're literally perfect. It looks like I just have makeup on my eyebrows. And once I self-tan, like it'll look way better too.
Hi to you. I can't move it up. Why do you have a baby yogurt?
I got some fruit today, huh?
Yeah, you're so weird.
How was preschool?
Why are you wearing this?
I love you so much.
I wish I could have ice cream.
She is so cute. I love her so much. Okay, so now I'm gonna tint my lashes. I haven't done this in like years, so I'm a little more nervous about this one. But one thing I do remember is the kit comes with a bunch of capsules. It says to empty out a full capsule, but you do not need that much. Honestly, I just do half a capsule. You don't need a whole one. That way it makes your kit go way longer. Be careful with this because this stuff will stain. My timer's going off. I left it on for 3 minutes. Wow, it worked! Those 2 kits just saved me so much money by not having to go in and get it done. I think a brow tint is like 20 bucks alone. A lash tint is probably another 20-30 bucks. And these kits will let you tint your brows and lashes so many times. Like this will literally probably last me the next 2 years. Before I self-tan, I'm just eating my lunch. I couldn't eat Chick-fil-A for literally 4 months when I was so sick in my first trimester, but I can eat it again and it has been like my biggest craving. So good. Also, can I just say, Chick-fil-A sauce packets, what have they done? Because literally you used to be able to peel this in one go. How annoying is this? Are you? That's the worst one I've ever had. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just watched a sad TikTok and it was just immediate tears. Lately, my For You page just has so many videos on like grief. And I have to literally say like, I'm not interested because they just make me cry so much. Anyway, I'm gonna self-tan now. I'm gonna do it off camera, but if you are interested, I have a video from a couple years ago from self-tanning. Beware, it's cringy, but any mousse will work. The Saint Tropez Self-Tan Express is my absolute favorite because I only have to keep it on for 3 hours and then I can shower it off. And then I just make sure I have a mitt. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I just self-tanned. Oh my gosh, you guys, I keep thinking about that TikTok I was watching and I have to try and not cry. Basically, it was a mom and her 3 kids, and I guess her husband had passed away. So they have a picture of the dad, and then she and her 3 kids are holding a cake, and I'm gonna cry talking about it. This is just pregnancy hormones and also a really sad video. But basically they have a birthday cake and they're singing happy birthday to the dad who passed away. Whew, and it got me. It's still getting me just thinking about it. It's super sad because the oldest boy, he's probably 7 years old. He is like trying not to cry in it. Anyway, I have to stop talking about this right now. Hey, you want me to push you? Very, very high. Woo! Actually just showered off my spray. I just showered off my spray tan. This always happens to me. Also, I just put SPF on my face, so I feel like my face looks a little paler than the rest of my body. But I'm home now, so we're gonna go on a little family walk. Ooh, buddies! Chris and I always love doing stroller walks because the kids are entertained and we can just like chat for like 30 minutes. But recently they have started hating the stroller and they just want to like go on their bikes and scooters. But they're playing with bubbles today, so we're going on a stroller walk. So we just got back from our walk. Our friends and neighbors were outside, so we got caught talking to them. Chris is still talking to our next door neighbor. Hey, you. Just letting the kids go wild. I'm so sad I missed this, but while we were on our walk, we heard a couple people behind us like, Jane, Jane. And so I turned around expecting one person, and there was an entire soccer team just running for us. Anyway, they were so cute. We got a picture with them. This kitchen is such a mess. Do any other moms just feel like no matter how much you clean your kitchen, like a couple hours later, it just looks like this again? Guys, who wants soda? Me. I've been craving Swig all day, just a giant Diet Dr. Pepper with coconut cream. And then I always order a strawberry breeze sparkling for the kids. Technically just water and frozen fruit. And then I think there's just like a couple sugar-free syrups in there. My belly was just going crazy, but the second I try to film it, it maybe stops. Okay guys, got the goods. Pretty sure it was like $1 cookies today too. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day. We are actually about to film a Utah Mom video right now. We're doing a Utah Mom garden party. I'm one of just kind of like the supporting characters. And I just set up our props. So I have a plate full of desserts, charcuterie board. I do not know how to make a charcuterie board, but I think our videographer is coming right now. Chris is next door setting up like this patio furniture. We actually have this patio furniture set up and our patio is not big enough. So our neighbor is nice enough to let us use their patio. What do you think?
Looks great.
Thanks for setting it up.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay. I love it. Did her water just break? Right here, girlies. I wanted to make my CrossFit class today. good. Let me say it more with like a Botoxed face. Okay. I am getting you in with my Botox, girl, the second your baby is out. What? They're not homemade? Should I say, I'm so happy for you? I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. So I didn't film any more of yesterday, but basically we filmed a Utah Mom garden party video. My pregnancy brain can never remember like the last 18 hours. I am so curious to know what the baby is measuring at, because last time I went in, I was measuring like 2.5 weeks ahead. So I'm really curious how big the baby's measuring. I'm still planning on going unmedicated for this birth. Also, a lot of people are like, okay, literally what is the point? Why would you do that? There are, first of all, there's tons of benefits when it comes to healing. People say that you heal way better down there if you don't have an epidural, because you're not just like pushing so hard not knowing where you're pushing. But another thing is, I just want to do it to do it. I've heard that it's like one of the most euphoric, empowering experiences, and I just think it would be so cool to try. My idea is I'm gonna prepare mentally, I'm gonna take all the classes, I'm gonna go into it trying to do unmedicated, and then if the pain is unbearable and it's just too much, then I'll get the epidural. So I'm trying to have like kind of like a loose plan with it, but I am very excited. I love giving birth. I've had 2 really good birth experiences, so I'm praying for another one. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.